to Wasted Opinions. We're talking about video games right now. Video games specifically that had either a horror moment or a gory moment that have scared us, that surprised us, that has just been like, oh girls, I gotta look away sort of moments in any game. So we're just, that's what we're doing. We're gonna discuss a couple of games that we like.
Horror, monsters,
yeah. The whole genre. It's October, so we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of scary, creepy, monstery discussion. Anyways, to my far end over here we got
PUSSkeg. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. GHOULislightning.
'Cause it's a thriller.
Anywho, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I love to fight.
Do you?
I'm country boy.
Oh. Stereotypical Albertans always wanting to fight.
Yeah, basically.
We drink whiskey.
Alberta made
we
fucking
fight.
beer right here, I'll tell you what.
And we got big campers.
We take your oil.
We do. We take our oil. We got lots of money. Anyways, let's do a quick shot here, guys.
Oh man.
1, 2, 3. Shots, kiss.
Grapefruit vodka.
Self 38.
I hate grapefruit.
Oh well.
I don't mind it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's good.
Anyways, so like we said, we'll talk about some video games that we played. Give us some scares. Maybe they creeped us out, or it's just like, you know, it's a video game that is in the Halloween realm.
You know what? If the Munsters had a Halloween thing, that would be on here. Halloween or horror game.
Yeah.
This would be eligible.
Simple
We don't have it, but
Yeah.
Absolutely.
13 Dead End Drive, that great board game.
I had that too.
I thought it would be better. I played it. It wasn't as great as that.
It's
The
basically
commercials made-
Mousetrap.
The commercials made it to be much better. Yeah. Anyways, I'll start with my first one. We've mentioned it in a previous episode. It's not an actual whole game. It's a playable trailer.
Oh.
PT. Right?
Woo!
Right? So, I mean, right, you start out, you wake up, you're on the floor here, you walk into a hallway, and you're like, where the hell am I? You're in this house, you don't know where the hell you're going. You just keep walking. This door is locked to the radio.
There's
You
a
keep walking.
radio going on. About
Radio going on.
The family was killed not that long ago.
Basically,
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
actually good.
That was
Yeah.
pretty
Thank you.
bang on. So you're like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna keep going through. You go through the door. You show up in the same freaking hallway. You're like, what is
It
going
just
on?
repeats. Doesn't make logical sense.
Yeah, it is. So you're like, okay, I gotta figure out a way to get out of this
Yeah.
same freaking hallway.
It's
So-
weird, but not that weird at that point.
Yeah. And then you
You
basically
never want
looping
to turn
around.
around a corner. You
Every
never
time-
want to go around a corner in that game.
You're looping through this hallway,
Yeah, same
couple of
corridor.
hallways, and then something does change immediately. You're like, okay, something's happened, and then you're like, wait a minute, I gotta fucking watch out what's going on. Eventually, there's a spirit that shows up, or some fucking scary woman. She's in the back of the hallway, and she's like watching, and she's like twitching. And she's like, what the hell do I do?
Fucked up.
Do you like run away? Do you go toward her to fight her? You can't fight her. You can't do nothing.
No, you can never get close to her.
It's a freaky freaking
There's a fetus.
playable
Yeah.
demo. There's a fetus in a sink, a bathroom.
Those are the two scariest moments. Like whenever that spirit lady, like either she kills you,
Yeah.
or you see her. That's
But
one
no,
of the scariest
she's
moments.
different. She's different than that thing. That thing was something else.
Was it
There
fetus?
No.
you talking
There
about?
was the twitchy.
That's her. I'm
That's
pretty
her.
sure.
Are you
That's
sure?
her.
Because
I'm
there's
pretty
sometimes
sure.
there was like really tall and not. And
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure
like a
that's her.
shadow.
There's no one up on the balcony now. I never saw the one on the balcony.
I think
That's
it's her.
No, apparently
Sorry?
that's supposed to be like the guy
Oh.
on the radio. There's like the dad. There's like the
He's
wife.
only there for
and
like
there's
a
the baby.
moment.
Yeah, it's like, apparently he's on the balcony. That's what it's supposed to be apparently.
And
But I'll say for me, in this playable demo, like I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of creepy. For me, when I was playing it, the most creepiest part when I walk into the bathroom, I look down at the fetus, I look back up in the mirror, and she's right behind me. I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around and she's gone. And
Yeah.
that
We really should have had a
creeped the
video
shit
of
out
us
of me.
playing that.
I was
Like,
gonna
a
say
video
those are
of
the
us
two freakiest moments. Her is whenever she was, and that fetus moment. Those are the two fucking scariest.
Scariest things for me is when I first looked down the hallway and I saw that shaking thing, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. No.
That was the moment of discovery. I'm like,
Or
it's
that,
kind of scary.
or that
but
one
we'll
where
find
you're going
out.
back and forth and the message keeps getting.
Oh, the hello.
You're
It
just
just changed to
waiting.
hell on the
Yeah,
one
you're
wall.
just waiting for.
The O just stays there and it goes to the O. Yeah.
For you guys at home, I don't think PT is available anymore.
It is not.
at all.
John will sell you his PlayStation.
Before you
I do have it on my
if
PlayStation.
you had it downloaded, you can keep it.
Yeah, I did not delete it. I still have
Oh, I
it.
have it downloaded. Can I get it again?
No, you deleted it.
If you delete it, you
Deleted
can't
it.
get it again.
Can't get it back.
That's my mistake. I was gonna say I
kept
had
it.
it.
I
John's
kept it.
PlayStation is
It's
worth like $2,000.
Probably one of
Sell
the
it.
best horror demos ever out there.
And for Konami to throw it away,
Big
terrible.
mistake. Big. I don't know why would they do that.
They got rid of Kojima, which
Well, it's not like PT has a big cult following, so.
It was pretty big. Anyways, that's my first one. Is
good
PT.
first one.
It was technically supposed to turn into Silent Hills, the game, but never
Yeah,
happened.
Norman Reedus was supposed to be in it.
Norman Reedus, yeah.
Did you guys finish the game?
Yes.
The trailer?
Yeah.
Did he show up at the end, or is
He
that
does,
something
yeah,
like
he
this?
does.
yeah.
You just see like him turn his head around.
Yeah. Okay.
It wasn't anything great, but anyways.
I'm gonna need your guys' help to try and identify this, but BioShock Infinite had one of the scariest jump scares for me.
He
ever.
won't know.
I won't know.
Oh, I'll need your help then.
Okay.
So there's a portion in it where you're going through an orphanage, and you're trying to like
I know.
find where this girl is. Now there's two parts of scary. One part, I opened up a door and there's a wheelchair rolling towards me with Franklin.
That is literally the only scary part of that
scared.
whole.
But no, there's a part where you listen to a message and everything's going on, and throughout the whole time you're sneaking through the orphanage, there's that siren face. Remember it was?
Yeah, I think the fucking horns on the side of the
yeah. So anyways, you're sneaking around. He kind of has a creepy look to him.
He's
And you get to this part and you think, oh man, I finally got through that part. And you read the message and I went and turn around. And the second you turn around, the thing is right there and does like a like a scary ass
Songbird?
sound.
Are we talking
No,
about-
no, Songbird is the one that the big bird that
He
flew.
calls like
When he
the
said,
songbird.
I was like,
I couldn't do the sound, but it
No,
lets
no,
out this
he does have like a
creepy
big
horn sound.
horn siren sort of sound. I can't remember the exact.
Oh my
one.
god, I don't know if it was different than him, maybe because of the time, but when I turned around, he was right
It
there.
might have been a timing thing because I don't remember that
And
happening.
it scared the
But
crap out of me.
That reminds me of one of my moments, which I'll bring up later, which is also a BioShock game. Also, in a
I'll see if I
BioShock.
can find the name of it while we're doing
Okay,
this.
well, that's a good
Creature,
one
yeah.
because honestly, BioShock does have some scares to it. All of them.
Yeah.
Has some scares to it, but
so my next game I want to bring up, I'm going to bring up, maybe, I'm not sure if you guys have played it. Actually, I think you played one of them with me. It was the later sequel, which isn't as good. But I'm talking about the original First Encounter Assault Recon. Fear.
oh, Fear.
Well, never played it.
I never actually played any of them.
No.
I've heard. What I kind of know the idea of what it is.
Yeah.
And the first one, like, it was so advanced,
Yeah,
in the
it-
PC, like the
it was
slow
time.
mo shit. Yeah.
Like, you had this, like, it was basically a first-person shooter. I felt it would be, like, very generic when you start playing it. You're just some soldier going in to wipe these guys out.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. But then there's, like, this, it's so fucking freaky. Like, you're climbing a ladder, and as you get to the top, like, you're still on the ladder, so you don't have a gun or anything. But there's, like, this little girl just smiling at you, like, what the fuck? You try to pull up the gun, fucking's gone.
Oh, man.
And like she just keeps appearing, like, and sometimes like you'll walk around a corner and there's a guy aiming a gun at your face, and you do have a gun. Then you go to shoot, and he's nothing. He's like just a spirit. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? It's such a fucking mindfuck. The first one, like I said, Fear Encounter, Assault Recon, and the sequels. There's Perseus Mandate and Extraction Point. Those are very well done. I love those games. I love the weapons.
I wish I would have played those games because I know that there is the whole mindfuck thing, which is I think something that the Batman Arkham series kind of taken from.
Oh yeah.
Because I did see like some gameplay from the Fear games. And I'm like, oh man, this would be such a mindfuck. Like you go into a room, all of a sudden like there's like blood everywhere, and then there's like there was a girl or
hallway.
Yeah, and then it's like that is something that they definitely stole for the Batman Arkham games.
But I was gonna say when you. It's a little bit of a spoiler. When you play the game, like you find out the whole thing was like there was a scientist working for whatever military organization that he had his daughter had some psychic potential, so they like started using that to make soldiers that were psychic, but she got too strong, so that they put her in like a vault. And you find her, like she was, I don't know, 8 years old, but she was in there until she was 14, and you find her like decaying corpse in there. It's all fucked up and shit.
Wow.
It's so fucking creepy when that corpse comes at you.
Didn't you like impregnate her or something in one of the games? Or something?
I'm not sure if it's explained in the first ones, but
I don't know.
in like 2 or 3, that becomes the storyline. And 2 or 3, like Fear 2, Fear 3, they have their own merits, but they're not nearly as scary. It's more fun than scary.
Okay. I just remember hearing that you like you impregnated her and there was like a daughter. Did you have a daughter or something after?
Well, they had 2 kids.
2 kids.
The main character was like Becker, I think. Becker and Fennel.
Was this a PlayStation or?
This is a PC original.
It came to PC or PlayStation and stuff.
And then they ported it to the other systems. Yeah.
First-person shooter, very scary.
Yeah. No, I honestly wish I would have gotten into that one because I didn't have a PC. But anyways, my next one will be, I'll say, Resident Evil 2. That's one of the first zombie games I ever played. I was probably too young to even buy the game. It was probably like 18 plus. I was like 12 when I bought the game, and it was actually pretty freaky as shit. It's one of those games that the fixed camera on each.
That makes it worse.
That's what it is. That's what scares me more. Exactly. You're very limiting, and you're shooting. You have only so many bullets and stuff like that. You have very limited ammunition and everything that you're holding. Like you have only so much stuff that you can carry. And the one moment there's probably a couple of moments that scared me, but one of the moments was like I was walking down a hallway, all of a sudden a bunch of like zombie dogs.
Yes, that's the moment everyone talks about.
Jumps through some windows.
I think I actually remember that.
Fuck?
I remember that.
It is actually a freaky freaking moment because you don't expect it. You're just figuring, okay, I'm gonna walk to the next room. Blah 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 blah. Boom! These dogs jump through a freaking window. You gotta run the other way. You're fucked. You can't kill these dogs right away. Yeah. So that's one of the moments. There's a few freaky moments where you're like, again, walking through hallways, some arms that come grab you, or like the liquor, I guess is what he's called. It's kind of.
Oh yeah, I know.
He jumps.
The liquor.
Yes, I just think it's kind of a bad name.
You're really addicted. You got a problem.
Like you're in like an interrogation room, like a police interrogation room, and I forget what the hell you're doing in there. You're probably finding clues or something. And this liquor, the guy is basically has no skin, is what he is. Has a long fucking tongue.
Is he from the roof a lot of the time, or is he?
It's sometimes hang on the ceiling, sometimes, but this time he like jumps through the one-way glass, the one-way mirror, whatever it is. He jumps through there, and that's the first time you encounter him, I think. And so that's another moment where it fucking scared the shit out of me. Like I don't usually play horror games, but I was like, Resident Evil 2 is one of the best horror games that have ever come out. Is in my opinion. I don't know if you guys ever played
I didn't, like I said, I didn't have PlayStation, right? So
yeah.
I would just play it at parties with friends, but
I think it might come up for
but like Dino Crisis, like Resident Evil, the whole fixed camera really scared the crap out of me, because it's like one of those things where you're running and you don't know what to do, and you can't do anything about it.
What is your best option?
I'm gonna say I want to return to those, even within the Resident Evil series. Now they're at 7, but I would like to see some game go and try to attempt that fixed camera angle, tank control again.
Yeah.
Yo, hey.
Special guest here.
Hey, we got Luke here. What's going on?
Close.
Look at this guy.
Who's there?
Fucking gun. Dun, 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 dun. And that's my favorite part of Resident Evil 2.
And that's why Scientology is wrong.
It's true.
Right on. Well, I guess it's me then. I want to talk about a game we mentioned once or twice too, but Condemned 2 Bloodshot had.
You mentioned it.
I mentioned, but we talked about it, and it had another one of my favorite jump scares that got me. The whole game itself is you're an alcoholic who fights bums, and there's some sort of rage taking over the city and everything like that.
I call that Thursday.
I did rent the game, and I know your favorite moment. You have mentioned it before.
Okay, yeah.
I have played that moment.
Yeah.
And it is freaky as shit.
You're in a basically a room filled with mannequins.
Yes.
And you start spinning around, and like you're trying to figure out how to get out. And as you turn around, more and more mannequins seem to be filling up the room with spots that you would just
like,
look
wait,
at, right?
I could have swore you were like way back there. Why are you?
And then all of a sudden
here
it
now?
cuts and you turn and there's one mannequin right in front of you that just comes to life
Yeah.
and you have to fight it and scare the
Mannequins, the
crap out of it.
underappreciated horror.
Probably the greatest jump scare for me.
Once again, Batman Arkham has done that same.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily mannequins.
Similarly,
It's like
no,
a
it
thing
wasn't
of
mannequins. I'm not saying mannequins. I'm saying like when Batman. It was the more recent one. The Batman Arkham Knight. Yeah. So.
I don't want to
Batman-
jump from him, but
Oh, it was
that's
like a bunch
fine.
of statues. Of, like.
Yes, that we're talking about.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of statues. You turn around. There's more of them. You turn around. All of a sudden
Yes.
the Joker comes out.
That
Right.
was which one? Sorry, that was the
Knight.
second
Arkham
one.
Knight,
The first
yeah.
one. Or the second one?
The third one.
Yeah, third one. Sorry. Well, yeah, that part scared was yeah.
Yeah. I was saying.
Although I was expecting
They totally
it in that
stole
one.
it. Oh,
I
same
wasn't-
here.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it in the.
I'm
other
just
one,
saying they
that's where I
stole it from your game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because your game did it first.
I made that game.
Yeah.
What it is. No, anyways, Condemned 2, it was it had a lot of freaky stuff through it, but that jump scare was what stood out to me. I always remember it.
I'm gonna throw out, and it's not a scary game per se, but I find there's elements. If you're familiar with the works of Cronenberg, there's a lot of like body mutation and stuff. This game had a lot of that. I thought Resistance, the series in general.
Oh, okay.
In the first game, there's a part where you get like knocked out and you're on the ground, and then there's
Yeah.
like these bugs.
They go in your
The
mouth.
bugs crawl in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
going in there,
Yeah.
and that changes him. Like, oh man, that was.
Not physically yet.
Well, not he never really changes physically.
No,
It's like-
Nathan Hale kind of looks the same basically.
but
yeah.
I mean, that's fucking creepy. And
it
then
is. Like, this is just,
later on, I remember like in the second one, you had like a whole team. You had like a whole bunch of people who were like you that they had a resistance built up to the virus. But then like
resistance.
you were getting picked off
I know.
one by one.
Scary.
And there was a guy called Hawthorne. I remember he was like coming down the hallway or something, and something grabs him and just gets fucking ripped away. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm scared of that. There was a fucking like fish monster to cross like this water pit.
Yeah, you could not go in the water.
You
at
could
all.
not
You were
touch
fucked.
the water because this thing
You
was
were
just
fucked.
Jaws like in a way. Maybe
I say gator like.
not as powerful. I'm just saying
Crocodile like or something. It was
As if-
like lurking around as you.
as a fear factor. I'm saying it was like Jaws that you couldn't
Oh, okay.
escape it. As soon as
Yeah.
you were in that water,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
You were not getting away. There was those invisible monsters in was it 3 or 2?
I don't remember which. Yeah, but no, it was two. It was two first. They both
Okay.
of them, I think.
But like that kind of stuff,
They had these big fucking claws too, like Wolverine.
yeah, that shit freaks me out. Like it's not so much that it just came out at you, it's knowing it was there, and what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That shit always freaks me out. It's like the Hannibal Lecter of things. Like Hannibal Lecter is there, he's gonna fucking eat your brains. What are you gonna fucking do to
I
stop
don't think
it?
he's
make you eat your own
invisible,
brains.
but
Well, okay, Hannibal Lecter's not invisible, but I'm just saying when you're
he could be anybody.
when you're in a situation and there's only so many things that can happen. That fucking freaked me out.
Yeah.
And I like the body horror of it all.
Yeah, like in Resistance 2. Like, I think it was like when you were in the bayou. That's when they really used this.
This invisible
The
dudes.
invisible dudes. That was pretty cool.
I was gonna say the guy who was taking over, who was like, he was a soldier too, but he became like well, they call them angels, but he was whatever his name was,
I don't know.
like that. Just the thought of the mutation to me, that fucking freaks me out. Like
Yeah.
you can't control your body, you become this
Yeah.
other thing.
No, it's been so long. Yeah, I can't remember.
3 wasn't as scary in my opinion.
3 wasn't as scary. It was.
No.
I enjoyed 3.
I enjoyed it, but for more emotional values, like when
It was. That's what it was. It was more an emotional.
what was the scientist name? Malikov or Marikov?
The scientists do. Oh shit.
When he gets killed in front of you and there's
Yeah,
nothing.
you're Joe. You're Joe something. I forget what his name
That's-
is.
Makarov.
And your legs are like pinned in something. You
But
can't do anything to
that
help
was a
him.
scary element because like
And he
what are you
dies.
gonna do?
Yeah, I know.
You're powerless.
That's
It's-
a deep. That's an emotional moment. That's
But-
pretty cool.
It's scary in the way that if a real life serial killer came in your house and you couldn't do anything about it. That's
Exactly.
scary to me.
Yeah, exactly. You're watching your family like, getting killed or something. That would be freaky as shit for sure. I'll say my third one is we've already touched on this series. He had BioShock Infinite. For me, it was the first BioShock game. For the most part, the game wasn't scary. It was actually kind of a head thinker because it's I don't know. It's
Yeah, you didn't
you don't know. You know,
trust,
you can really trust Aaron Rand, right? Like you don't know who you can trust, or the dude that's talking to you the whole time. We're like, okay, you figure this guy's helping you out, but he's actually your enemy in the end. But for me, it was just a one-off moment. I went into a room. You know, you always survey the room. You try to find all this collectibles you can. You go into garbage cans. You go into whatever you can find. I looked into a dresser drawer. Okay, grab something. Turn around. This guy's right in my face. He's got a fucking big rabbit fucking face in front of me. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't expect it at all. I thought it was because it's a quiet room and he was right in front. That was one of the most
I'm gonna look for that.
candid moments for me that I was like, I didn't expect somebody to scare me because the rest of the game I wasn't scared at all. And then this guy right in front of my face, he's got a fucking rabbit fucking mask.
Big Daddies were not scary, but
No, they weren't scary.
And there's even that
They're
mad scientist who was like cutting up the bodies. That whole area was scary.
It's not that scary though.
Slicers in general are kind of freaky. But
I had a
like
hard time with Bioshock because the first time I tried playing it was on my roommate's PC. I don't play PC games, so trying to control a PC game where you're running away from stuff, it was bad news. I didn't finish it.
It was just, it was just a one-off moment, honestly. The rest of the game, I was creeped out by some of the stuff in the game, but this is the one time where actually, I literally, jumped. It's surprising.
Did he attack you? Is he like a bad guy?
Yeah, he was a bad guy. He was, the guys with the fucking rabbit masks, they were always the bad guys. They usually had like a pipe wrench or something. It wasn't, they weren't strong bad guys, but I didn't expect it. It was just the first time that I did not expect to be scared.
Was it just the way things happen, or is it an actual jump scare that's like?
I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't know if it was actually planned, or if it was just. I have no idea. I'm not sure. Okay. Because I was walking around. I was like, it was open area. Usually open areas, you're pretty safe. You have no problem. You go into a room. Okay, I'm gonna look at this thing. I'm gonna look at this thing. I'm gonna go into a drawer. I'll steal this. I'll literally turn around and right in my face, like he's right there. I was like, I just didn't expect it. Is all it was. Just wasn't expecting.
Oh man.
That's all it was. That's all it was. It was just a jump scare.
Turn around and there they are.
And it's ingrained in my brain. I can see the guy right now. Like,
well, two of the things on my list are exactly that, right?
That's all it was. It's just so simple.
Third one for you.
One. Clock Tower. I don't have too much. I never owned a PlayStation, so.
That was like another Namco or game.
It was PS1. I remember that.
Capcom or you think
Capcom? Sorry, Capcom.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was Capcom.
Capcom.
I think it was Capcom.
PS1, so I never owned it. We played it at a sleepover, I remember one time. I only played it the one time, but for good reason. Scary as crap. It was,
my sleeping bag was so wet.
I just remember that shink sound of the guy coming after you with his scissors and
coldest night of the year.
And they were big ass scissors and I remember you had to always try and hide from him. Like one time we hid in a toilet stall. We sat there for probably 5 minutes.
Oh, what?
Your character goes in a toilet stall.
Okay, I thought you said toilet stall.
Yeah. What the fuck is a toilet stall?
He's there for like 5 minutes saying the guy's got to be gone. Open it up right there. Right there, stabs you with the scissors. You can't hide under the bed. He stabs you with the scissors. Then one time we got him to walk out and follow. There was a door that opened to the outside world that was basically just a drop off. And you went there and you'd hang on the handle of the door and the guy fell off. And we're like, we're perfect. And now we can look around this house without having to worry. No.
Yeah. Now that you're talking about this and you describe that character so perfectly, they need a modern game that does that.
Yeah.
Like something like an unrelenting,
like a PT. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
no, but
you don't have that.
Nobody.
You need a hiding game. You need a hiding game. Where you just spend your time hiding.
Someone that just chases you down. Relentlessly for the whole game.
And you try to hide.
True.
Yeah. But I can't say too much about it. There's a reason. I think maybe there was a Clock Tower 2.
I've never played it.
I don't know. I've only seen like videos of it and little
same thing.
Little trailers of it.
But scary, I was what?
I don't know.
Say how old I was.
Yeah, I was like
I was
38.
I was a youth.
42.
This was last year.
I'm 42. I haven't gotten to it yet, but we'll find out.
Exactly.
Anyways, that's my third one.
I mean, I'll just throw a little one out there. But I only played a little bit of it so far, but me and my girlfriend have been playing a little bit, and it's actually pretty good. Until Dawn. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of cheesy in the fact.
Oh yeah, I think
it's kind of like Jason like Friday the 13th
Friday
sort
the
of horror,
13th,
right? It's
Nightmare on
similar.
Elm
Some
Street.
kids go to a cabin, and then there's some guy that's haunting them. I've only played a few hours of it. We
I
haven't
haven't
got very
finished it.
far.
I know you told me
No.
about it before, so I
We've only played a few hours of it, but I mean, we both are fans of horror, and this is a game that is like right up our alley. So we take turns with the controls. It's kind of fun.
Who got scared first? Like that you stopped.
I'm gonna bet.
I started first.
Who got scared first?
Oh, she scares at everything. It's just.
Hey!
See, when I messed up and said Cassie earlier, she doesn't watch our videos, so that's okay.
That's okay. If I don't tell her to watch it, she won't watch it.
I'll tell her to watch it.
Anyways, well, she knows she gets scared first. It doesn't.
I know I played, you had both of us play the, whatever blood, the carnival ride one.
Oh yeah, the VR.
VR version.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty scary.
That's cool.
actually.
Like the very first instance with the fucking hitting like the family, like, you look into the right and then you look that
that was,
pop
that
up.
was kind of creepy.
That was the best part. That was the best
Creepy. I wasn't totally scared. I was creeped out by it. The pigs and stuff was kind of creepy too. I was like, fuck, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I wish they would shut
What's the
me
name of
up.
it? What's the name of it again?
part. It's also part of Until Dawn,
Okay.
but it's
Blood-
blood something. I forget what it's called.
Blood
something.
suckers.
No.
It's fun. I mean,
Festival of Blood.
Festival blood.
No, it's not. No,
But I
it's
was
not.
just
That's,
like, bam,
infamous
bam.
thing.
But yeah,
Oh,
you
it is.
turn
It's
and look
infamous.
and
Sorry, I forget what the fuck it's called. It's called
blood suckers. I think.
Yeah, I forget what.
Yeah,
the fuck it is.
probably called that.
Any.
Are you trying to get the shadow out of your
Wow,
face?
this is my way. There we go. Oh, I'm drinking against my will. Anyways, been a great episode.
Yeah, that's our horror comedy.
If you
game-
think so,
games.
you'd like to.
Should like and subscribe to every single one of our. Well, subscribe to us and then watch every single one of our
Please.
videos.
His Twitch is
My name on Twitch, Twitter, and PSN is PUSSkeg.
and for this gentleman here, it's
The country boy
Hey yo.
_9.
for me, it's the GHOULislightning on Twitch.
You got it?
I did the Razor Ramon thing.
Woo!